In our previous video, we got deep into self-compassion. Now, for those that haven't watched it, self-compassion is treating yourself with the same care and consideration that you would a friend or a family when they're going through a tough time, when they might have failed at something, or when they've found something about themselves that they didn't like. And I can guarantee you're not going to say, yeah, well, you deserve it, or you suck, or you're not worthy of it. There's no way in hell you would say that to a friend or a family member, but yet we do it to ourselves. Now, over the last decade or so, research has consistently shown that when we are self-compassionate, when we practice self-compassion, we have greater well-being. We have greater social connectedness, emotional intelligence, happiness, and overall life satisfaction. Now, here are some ways that you can start developing self-compassion or start to practice self-compassion in your life. Firstly, treat yourself like you would a small child. Consider what a child might need in a hurtful situation, or think of it as how you would treat a really good friend or a beloved pet when they've hurt themselves, or when they're having a really rough time, or when they're unwell, or when they're sick. And I want you to start treating yourself with that same level of care. The next one, and it might be woo-woo for some people, but practice mindfulness. When we find ourselves caught up in a barrage of self-criticism, it's often because we've got completely swept away in the negative storylines that we keep telling ourselves in our heads, that we've built this negative association or negative story around a failure or a shortcoming in our life, and we get so swept up in the story that we forget to see the wood for the trees. Mindfulness is a state of non-judgmental awareness. Stop, think, breathe. Listen to your breath coming in, feel your breath coming in and going out. When you start to just slow down, when you start to just be a little bit mindful, and it can only be 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes, when you're in a state of complete anger and frustration, just stop. Take yourself away from people and distractions. Sit, breathe. Just focus on the breath coming into the body and out. Imagine all of the oxygen flowing all to the fingertips and all the way down to the toes. And I can guarantee just this act of just visualizing and slowing and mindfully thinking about one act will calm your mind, calm the negative thoughts, and you can start to see a little bit more reality. Big one, guys, remember that you're not alone. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone's on a health and well-being journey of their own. Even those people that you see in all the magazines that look like, the fittest woman on earth, she's going through and she's gone through an intense health and well-being journey. She's struggled. She's fought against her critic in her head. And I'm sure she has days where she's gone to town on some hot chips or some ice cream. It's just the way it is. We're human. Remember that you are not alone in this, and it's the journey that is the focus point, not the outcome. Journeys aren't going to be smooth sailing. Nothing ever is. So expect there to be bumps, and when there are bumps, deal with it. All right, I've had a crappy day, or all right, I've slipped up with a giant piece of chocolate cake, or I had that second piece of chocolate cake at a friend's, morning tea at work. Big whoop, who cares? Accept it and say, well, I chose to do that. That's fine. I'll continue on my journey. Don't throw in the towel. Know that everyone is on the same journey as you. And give yourself permission to be imperfect, because you're going to be. You are going to slip up. So if you're expecting to be perfect, you're expecting that, for an entire week, all you're going to be able to have is, all you're going to be able to drink is green smoothies or boiled chicken. It ain't going to happen. If you haven't been doing that consistently previously, there's no way in hell you're going to be able to maintain a complete overhaul of your diet. Come from a place of self-compassion. Come from this place of slumpiness, but think, I'm going to change that slump for my own health, my own well-being, because I love myself and I'm doing this for me, and I want to change the way I feel in my body, because I know that I am healthy, but I can be healthier. Come from here, take yourself into that flow, that ease, and just be gentle, be kind to yourself, and talk to a friend. It is always so beneficial to have that person that you can chat to, that you can say, look, I'm struggling today. This is the journey that I'm on. I really do want to make changes in my life with my food and my fitness. I really want to enjoy exercising, but I'm struggling today. Can you help me? I can guarantee if you're having a tough day, and if you're feeling tired, and if you're having that sort of battle in your head where one side's going, you need to go to exercise because you said you're going to, and the other side's going, you're wrecked, I just want to sleep, and then you're torn, talk to a friend, and they're going to say, hun, just rest, sit down on the couch, take it easy. You know, you can always have a bigger exercise session tomorrow if you need. And then go, yeah, no, that's right. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm going to love myself and be true to how I feel right now. And if that means that I need to rest, then I need to rest. So I hope that helps, guys. We need to really start being gentle, being kind to ourselves. The more kindness we show, the more support, the love that we show ourselves, I can guarantee that you're going to take yourself from this slump and you're going to drive yourself into your health and your well-being that's easy, that flows, that feels right for you, and something that you can maintain and can continue on with.